Hello beautiful people of the internet, I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. My name is Hlulani Baloyi, and if you're coming for the first time, I just want to welcome you here. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming over and over and over. So guys, today is a beautiful day, very sunny cold day in Vienna. I actually haven't seen the sun. Okay, I actually have, because I think there was a sun 2 days ago or something, but yeah, sun is very scarce right now, so very excited. As you can see, my face is showing my excitement, and more than anything, I'm super excited because today I'm not alone. I am with Rose. Meet Rose.
I'm so happy to come to your vlog.
Yes, I'm really excited to have you. I think this is gonna be amazing. We're gonna be doing cultural exchange. We're doing the Christmas edition of the cultural exchange. So Rose is my sister from Kenya. If you know, you know. If you know anything about me, you know that I love Kenya. So this has to be very, very exciting for me. And welcome.
Thank you. And I love South Africa. I think we were born in the wrong country.
Yeah. We need to swap. We need to swap. I don't know if I give you my parents or how does it work, but somehow we need to figure out ways.
You can get adopted by my parents.
Okay.
They are happy.
Okay, we'll do that. Alrighty, so we're gonna go to the Christmas market right now, but later on I'm gonna have a sit down with Rose and we do a cultural exchange. You get to know two or three things or more about Rose and Kenya, and I'm excited about that.
Let's get started. Yeah.
It's
So I think when I have both of this. I really look for Christmas markets. So the sun has gone down a bit, and so what's needed is drink pass. Oh, and it's actually written in English and German.
yeah.
So you need a drink.
You just leave home and go to a market.
No one was explaining to me.
Yeah.
No one was explaining to me why is everyone just coming to these places.
Yeah.
Just standing, having drinks. Yeah, and I saw this in lots of the towns.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
in France, in even the villages, you will find all this Christmas market. But I wasn't aware. Just look around all these stands. Don't touch that. I love.
Yeah, they have.
Your quality is really good.
Oh, you mean the video?
Yeah, the quality
Yeah.
of the video is very
Yeah. I actually have so many videos that I'm so lazy to edit. I've just been taking like vlogs, even for like the travels that I've been doing.
Yeah, I know the struggle.
But it's not really laziness. I've just been too busy as well.
Yeah. Which brings me to the question of what are you doing for this trip?
Alrighty.
Some type of something free.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Like a free drink or something.
Oh yeah. So
that
something
will bring
really
a lot
small.
of people
Yes.
to come there, and then people will think, oh, something really good is going on.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, what is this? Macaroni.
Yeah. Actually, I know this is actually really good. This. I think it's like leftover mixed with eggs. And
Go for it.
ein Glühwein?
Hlulani, yeah.
Glühwein? Yeah, Wein.
Rotwein oder Weißwein?
Red. Yeah.
Which one is better?
I don't think she had.
Yeah. So what happens in the cups? Do we?
We have to pay for them.
You pay deposit, €3 deposit for 1 cup. You bring back the cup, you get the money back.
Yes. Do we have to bring it back here, or we can give it to another staff?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Here, let me Is it? I don't know if this is better. I'm a little bit buzzed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit buzzed from the blue wine.
Oh wow. Rose, it's just one cup. She only had just one. I still want another one.
If I seem a little bit happy, you know what happened.
I guess I'm very much a South African because this is nothing for me.
Yeah, actually this is an embarrassment for a Kenyan because Kenyans love to drink.
Yeah,
They really have a long endurance.
Alrighty guys, so here we are right inside the market, and I want you guys to get to know a bit of Rose because she's an amazing human being. We've established a good sisterhood here. I think I should stand this side.
This is better. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we've actually established like a good sisterhood. We actually met on YouTube.
Yes.
I
We
reached
are
out.
those friends. We've met on YouTube.
Yeah. I reached out because
We
I
were
like.
introduced to you together by the video from this market, Brunnen Market.
Brunnen Market, yes,
Brunnen
Brunnen
Market,
Market,
yeah.
and I've since, like, I think if you guys remember, if you haven't, go watch that video. I'll attach it above because, like, I've just really been like just loving Brunnen Market, but like generally, that's how I actually got to know Rose, and I reached out on Instagram. Was it Instagram? I think it's Instagram.
Yeah.
And yeah, the rest is history.
You wrote a comment on my.
Yeah.
You wrote a comment, I think, on the video,
Yeah.
and then we planned on
meeting up.
writing on Instagram, and then we met up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That's how we
ever
met.
since, she's been a sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the South African, she's a Kenyan.
Yeah.
In this relationship.
Yeah. So I mean, since we're actually still in Christmas, I would actually be interested in if you were to differentiate from where we are right now and look your culture. What is the difference, like in general? Is there like a huge difference?
A huge difference. Like here, this is where Christmas is originating, I think.
Yeah.
Christmas tradition. So Christmas has been passed on like to Kenya through the media, I think, and
Yeah.
we see what's
The
happening.
colonizers.
Actually, I don't really think the colonizers passed the Christmas tradition as much as the media has. You know, the Christmas everything.
Yes.
So, but for us in Kenya, the Christmas is a whole lot to do with the Christian story, the religion.
Yeah.
So we have the birth of Jesus. It's a lot about the birth of Jesus. And then, of course, Kenyans love to party.
Yes.
Like, wow. I sometimes you're disappointed. You're just like, wow. Like, what is this party, you know? So we really love partying. So there is a lot of getting together for Christmas holiday. You meet up with family. The big thing about Christmas is nyama choma.
Oh yes, nyama
Yes,
choma.
the nyama
I
choma.
actually never got to have a nyama choma when I was in Kenya.
Like I always got the wrong nyama choma. I've been trying to get my husband a real nyama choma, but every time they try to put spices, and I'm like, no,
You're ruining
we just want raw nyama choma.
Yeah, I actually never got, like, I think that's like I'm a disappointment.
Yeah.
I take it. Like,
Yeah.
I've been to Kenya, I think, like, I would say so many times now. Not really so many times, but like I've been to Kenya like a good number of times.
And you've lived there.
And I've lived there, but I never got to have nyama choma.
That's unacceptable. What? That's unacceptable.
Well, I'll fix that.
Yeah.
I'll fix
So
that.
Christmas for us is a lot about eating nyama choma, and so the Christmas food is the chicken, the chapati, and nyama choma. Yeah, we have a lot of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of going back to the rural area.
Yeah.
Because in Kenya, people don't live in cities.
Yes.
We are living, even when people are living outside, in the outskirts of the city, in the estates, we still identify with our rural places.
Yes,
So
yeah.
generally, I would not tell a Kenyan that I'm from Nairobi, yet I'm from Nairobi.
Yeah.
I will tell a Kenyan I'm from Kitui, because that's where my grandparents and parents are from.
Yeah.
So we have this culture of traveling up country over Christmas, and just doing a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
And cooking chapati, cooking, of course, slaughtering goat.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the nyama choma is coming from
From
goat meat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the chicken.
Wait, is it like is goat like an Eastern African tradition? Because like I had goat meat in Rwanda.
In Rwanda.
And it was like said to be like one thing I must have.
Yeah, yeah.
And
goat meat is a big deal in Kenya. So there is an advert here in Austria, in one of the farms in Austria, that they are having animals and goats and all these things. So they did an advert with a goat dancing and putting the Santa hat on the goat and walking.
Okay.
And of course, when I shared this video, the Kenyans thought, oh, this is a Christmas advert because it has a goat. And the goat means that it's nyama choma.
Wow.
I was like, no, this is a pet. Do not slaughter the goat in Austria.
Like, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
So that's a lot. And then there's a lot of drinking. You know, we have Kenyans pride in the Kenyan beer, that's a Tusker. And so anywhere you go, even here in Austria, abroad in the US, Kenyans are known to throw parties.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we love partying so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Kenya, you will, when you ask for, we don't necessarily drink a beer like here, the way you're just having a drink.
Yeah.
Like part of a meal.
Yeah.
Drinking is drinking. Like you have a whole table filled with alcohol drink, you know. And if you're not drinking, because normally I don't drink, so I made a fan of a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to ask for a Sprite. Could you maybe give her a half loaf of bread to have with the Sprite? So if you're not drinking, you're a bit of an embarrassment to the Kenyans.
You're like, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's just like being a vegetarian in South Africa, because people would ask you like, do you eat chicken?
Yeah. It's not even Kenya. What do you mean? You're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Our staple meal is nyama choma.
Yeah.
So that's the Christmas in Kenya. A lot of we do have a lot of westernization, of course, with the Christmas trees, and a lot of people don't really understand these traditions because nobody's explaining the traditions.
Yeah. Do you follow like things like your Advent?
Yes, Advent. This Advent, I've never heard of it. If you're
Yeah.
Catholic, maybe you've heard of it, but it's really big here in Austria. Yeah, and I think we don't have Christmas markets. You will have such, let me call them Christmas sort of markets in places like Karen. As you know, Nairobi is an international city, so because of the UN, we have a lot of foreigners.
Yeah.
And so you will still be able to, you can still find a Christmas market.
Yeah.
But in specific places in Nairobi. But generally, the normal Nairobian Christmas is about traveling home.
Yeah.
And being in the rural area.
Yeah, that's actually like very interesting, because I think we relate a lot, like even from a South African point of view. You find a lot of people in Johannesburg and Pretoria as like a commercial place of work and everything. But right now, if you go to like, I mean, today is the 21st. If you go to Pretoria or Johannesburg, it's slightly getting empty, and it's not because people are traveling to like outside the country. They have gone back to the villages in Limpopo, in Mpumalanga.
Sorry.
A kid just fell.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video because I don't want. But be right back. Okay, sorry about that. No, a kid fell, so I don't know, we had to sympathize or something of that nature. But what's the word? So like when you go to Pretoria and Johannesburg right now, it's gonna be empty because people have gone back to the villages, and then I think it's an exciting time to spend time with family. So I think on my side, one thing that is very common in South Africa is the fact that Christmas is generally about family. It's about people coming together. There's an element of giving, like a lot of giving. So you find a lot of people visiting like the places that they wouldn't be able to visit during the year, like orphanages and stuff. So we believe that everybody should be in a happy space and like being able to eat. So like it's like sharing.
Yeah.
When I cook on Christmas Day, which I normally cook, and my family is gonna miss me this time because I'm not at home and I'm not cooking. So like,
You better cook here.
yeah, I mean they can join on Zoom. yeah. So basically, even with the cooking, I make sure that I cook extra with the anticipation that there's gonna be visitors.
Yeah. It's
And
a
in most
African
cases,
culture.
there will be
There
visitors.
will be visitors.
There will be
yes.
visitors who come and then come to spend Christmas. So you just find like someone saying, "Hey, we are coming to spend Christmas with you," and then I'm like, "Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
We have
One
cooked
thing that
enough."
is very different here is that different with Kenya. I don't know if it's the same with South Africa.
Yeah.
Here, Christmas Day is on 24th. 24th of December. That's
Yeah.
a Christmas day.
Yeah, we don't have that in South
Yeah.
Africa.
In
Christmas
Kenya,
is the 25th
24th is the Christmas Eve.
Eve. Yeah.
And 25th is the Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But here in Austria, Christmas Day is on 24th and Christmas Eve is on 23rd. So on 23rd, you go to any supermarket, it's filled with people because they close the supermarkets and everything on the 24th.
Yeah.
So the 23rd is like a rush.
Yeah.
There's an actual real rush in supermarkets.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's very different.
Yeah.
Ours is like the 25th. And also, I mean, ours doesn't, even on the 25th, the shops don't close.
Oh, wow.
So like, I
Yeah,
think they
that's
close
true.
in the afternoon. But like during the the morning,
morning,
I
they're
know I
open.
have done like Christmas runs
Yeah.
early in the morning because I had maybe missed something.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, irresponsible sometimes
Yeah.
because the time that you're supposed to be cooking is supposed to be time that you actually are buying stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one I get on my side from a Christmas point of view. Very, very interesting and different. I think we are kind of like which how many Christmas have you experienced? Have
Yeah.
you been like
Maybe
Austria?
3.
Three.
Christmases,
Okay.
yeah.
This is gonna be
Maybe
my
3.
first one
Oh, really?
because
Is it?
I was at home last year.
Oh,
I went home
I
last year.
remember, yeah.
I went home for Christmas, so I decided that I was gonna stay this time around and experience a different Christmas.
So one thing that you will experience is the Christmas cookies. We don't have this in
Yeah.
Kenya. The Christmas
I think we do.
cookies.
We do to a certain degree. So like butter biscuits are something that you have found a lot. Actually, butter biscuits are like very special from a South African point of view. Like even with like when you visit a family and they give you butter biscuit, you're very special.
Wow. Wow. The biscuits, this is unheard of in Kenya. And in the circles
Yeah.
I've grown up in and lived.
Yeah, and we have a lot of scones. So like a scones is like really such
Wow.
a South African thing.
Yeah.
And just a lot of like food. So like
Yeah.
we have what we call several colors. Or AKA 7 colors.
Okay.
so with several colors, you have like in your plate, it's like just different, like a lot of colors in the plate. So you have like beetroots, you have like pumpkin, you have
Wow.
sometimes like your chakalaka. If you guys you don't know what chakalaka is, for anyone who's not from South Africa, it's I'm gonna attach a video because I have a video with chakalaka cooking, and you find a lot of meat because South Africans are like heavy meat eaters. And what else? Potato salad with like eggs and stuff. So that's like a typical sometimes South African meal. I think life is changing for a whole lot of people, so they're experiencing different things, but that's like somehow what you would find from a South African point of view.
Yeah.
So, and I think one, we're just gonna do 2 questions. One more question that I have for you is, what is the one thing that you really remember the most about Kenya growing up from a Christmas point of view, since we're actually not you as an adult, but like growing up. I'll give an example with myself. When I was growing up, we used to go to my grandfather's. I was staying in the villages, and we were going to another village where my grandfather was growing. So like Malamlele to Venda, and that was like a tradition that we had as a family. Every school holiday, building towards Christmas, we would go there and my grandfather would slaughter like a cow. He was like a farmer. He would slaughter a cow, goats, and a whole lot of stuff. And chicken. It was just like a lot of meat, basically. And we didn't really care much about the logistics on how this should be served and everything. I think what mattered the most at the time was the fact that we are like a family all together in one area. And I think that for me was Christmas. And that for me as I was growing up was what it meant to be in a Christmas mood and a Christmas spirit. And I think as soon as my grandfather passed on, rest in peace, I think everyone lost that. We lost that, and then it's like one thing that kind of like redefined or sort of like needed to find myself as far as Christmas is concerned, and like really come up with new definitions of what Christmas is. And I think it changed over the years, and just like, oh, this could be my tradition. And then I realized that it doesn't work. And I'm like, oh, that could be my tradition. But foundation was different. And I really still do miss that. But like, So what is it for you?
For me, when we were growing up, we used to, on 24th, which is a Christmas Eve, we used to go to church. And from around 8 p.m. and would be in church until midnight, when apparently Jesus would be born.
Oh wow!
So in the church we would have like skits, plays, some sort of plays. And so growing up,
like
my
Jesus
father,
kind of skits.
So my father is a pastor, so we would be going to.
You're a pastor.
I'm a pastor's kid. I'm a pastor's kid. Oh
wow!
So my mom would be like the head of the choir, and so the choir is the one that is preparing the skits and all. And so I was too young to be involved in the skits, but I would be doing the Sunday school stuff. So my mom would take us to the church. And so because my mom would not have enough time to make dinner for that evening before we go to church, what she used to do is she'd make toast. She'd make bread and eggs. So as a child, my mom never stopped to explain to us, it's because I don't have time, that's when I'm making this. So every Christmas would have this, every Christmas Eve
and it
would
became
have
a
this.
tradition
It
now.
became a tradition. So when we were all grown, like I was in my 30s, we'd go home carrying. We went home with my sister carrying eggs and bread.
You see how you create traditions.
And that time we are no longer in the church, we're not going to church. But we always would go home on the 24th with my sister, and we bring eggs and toast, and my mom would be like, we're gonna make eggs and toast because that's Christmas. And so at home we'd sing the Christmas carols because that's what we do in church. So that we did that a lot. I miss that because we don't do that anymore. We are all dispersed. We're not living like I'm here in Austria. My sisters are in Nairobi, but nobody's going on 24th home.
It's the same thing. No one goes to my grandfather's because my grandfather is late, and nobody actually like carried on with the tradition of coming together like that. And that was so beautiful.
I think I'm going to make this tradition.
Creating tradition is like a thing, and I think it's very important. I think it just creates this, like when you know that there's something that I do and I love doing, in Christmas, and it just becomes more like your thing. If like it's putting your Christmas tree or whatever the case may be, if that's your thing, do it. Create
traditions for your family. Even though sometimes, like my mom created this tradition without intending. Her idea was to take us to church.
Convenient.
But what we got is the bread and the and the eggs. And then we also used to make a lemonade. So it would be bread, eggs, tea, and also we'd have a lemonade at some point. So we carried that tradition all the way. All the way.
Okay, guys, I hope you have gotten to learn a bit about Rose. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I've always wanted to be in your video and have you in mine. So check out my video where I'm going to be featuring Hlulani in this Christmas market.
We did a video together. And please let me know below, what is it that is your Christmas tradition, and what is it that you grew up doing as a tradition in your family for Christmas. And I just want to wish you all for Christmas. Merry Christmas!